Hello, the Budget Chef here. Today we're going to tackle busy mom meals. Let me start off by saying, yes, you're going to see me cooking, but while I'm still learning how to make a video, we're going to take a little bit of time to do this my way and share the basics. So please know that we are going to be cooking together, but for right now, we're going to go over the basics. And one of the first things I want to cover this week is busy mom meals. This topic really resonates with me. Over the years, my friends have said, please, Shane, help me cook meals requiring a limited amount of stove time, a limited budget, and please none of the fancy cooking techniques because that's not something I'm comfortable with. Don't worry, I got you, girl. This meal is intended to be a quality meal for your family. I'm going to start doing at least one of these a week for your family that will allow you to either cook in a pot, a crock pot, oven, or air fryer. Today's mom meal is going to be a baked chicken, and the side is going to be roasted potatoes. The total of this menu costs $2.28 per person, assuming that you have a group of 4 people. If not, the recipe is going to make 4 servings. So let's get started. At the bottom of the page in the description, I will leave a link that goes to our Facebook. And on that group, you will be able to print out the recipe with an idea of what it costs to make the item that we are cooking. Please note that many of the quick meals are great if you have basic spices. I will have a video of some of my favorite spice jar combos that I mix together. It takes a few minutes to build them, and you can keep a jar of them on hand for your easy mom meals at any time. I also want to note, these items that I'm showcasing food-wise are intended to be low budget, but quality meals. There's no shame in your Walmart or Foodland game. Realistically, any produce is better than fast food meals, regardless of where you bought it. So there's no shame in whether you go shop at Whole Foods or Walmart. When you're ready to start cooking, please go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. If you're a mom that has multiple kids and you are wanting to make sure that they get chicken regularly, I would highly suggest checking out some of these boneless chicken breast packs. Yes, they are frozen, but they usually have anywhere between 8 to 12 pieces inside them for these 5-pound bags. The bag is $14.32 a piece, and assuming that the average bag has about 10 pieces, that's $1.43 per person, making this a steal of a deal. I like to keep a bag of these in my freezer just for any random time when I might have guests over or groups of people or kids or friends, whoever, because this is a really easy meal for a mom to make. So what I do and would suggest doing is first thing in the morning when you know you're going to be cooking this, go ahead and pull out the bag, pull out 4 or more pieces, and you're going to go ahead and put them in a pan and set them in the fridge to defrost while you're working. You're going to need about 1/4 cup of butter. I prefer the unsalted because my husband has issues with salt content since he had a heart attack. So I try not to use salted butter. This pack right here runs you for about $2.29, and it's 2 sticks, and you only need 1/4 of one. So you're going to take your 1/4 cup stick of butter, and you're going to set it to the side so that it can sit and soften. So this is where my idea for the spice jars comes into play. You're going to take a little jar or container that you can put all of your spices in together. The first one, I really love this one, is you're going to take 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika and pour it into your container. It should also be noted that all of these spices I am including are the Great Value brand from Walmart. They only cost $1 a piece. So you could technically, on about $10, have a really unique collection of spices that sit in your cabinet waiting for you to cook your next meal. This is another favorite. It is an actual combination of Italian seasonings. This bottle is also Great Value brand from Walmart. It costs $1. You're going to take 1 tablespoon of this and you're going to add it to the jar or container that you had your paprika in. Please be prepared to shake this up. The next item is garlic powder. This bottle runs you about $2. It is the McCormick brand, and you can get it at Walmart as well. You're going to use 1 teaspoon of this in your paprika mixture. Next, we have onion powder. It is also the Great Value brand from Walmart that only costs $1. You're going to use 1 teaspoon of this inside your paprika mixture. You are then going to add 1 teaspoon of salt, and you will add 1 teaspoon of black pepper that has been ground. And last but not least, you're going to use 1 tablespoon of light brown sugar. So this is the fun part. If you have any tiny small jars, you can get these at Hobby Lobby or Walmart. But if you've got children, you can actually go through the entire recipe and take all of the dry ingredients that you have just seen and put them in a bottle and write on it smoked paprika chicken mix. I have actually been taking the time to make some of my mixtures and put them in bottles, and I gift them to family and friends during the holidays. So if you're looking for something that's a really unique gift to give somebody in your family during the holidays, consider maybe making a bottle and gifting it to your family and friends. At this point, you should have 1/4 cup of butter that has been softened. You have your little bottle of your mixed spices that we just made, and you're going to put them into a bowl and mix them together. It's best to possibly mix them together when your butter is super softened. I sometimes put it in the microwave and let it heat up for 10 to 20 seconds. Now in a bowl, you're going to add 3 teaspoons of minced garlic. These bottles of pre-minced garlic are a lifesaver, and they're only $4.99. In a mixing bowl, you're going to put all of your dry seasonings, your butter, and your minced garlic together, and you're going to mix them up, and they're going to have a really pretty red color like this from the smoked paprika. And you will then add your chicken. You want to make sure that you toss and coat the chicken thoroughly, and then you will add it into a casserole dish with all of the breasts facing up. You're then going to put your casserole dish in the oven, and you're going to let your chicken breasts cook for 25 minutes or until they have an internal temperature of 165 degrees. Don't worry about the potatoes for right now. We'll have a separate video for those, but this is something really easy, simple you can make. Put it in the oven and walk away. If this ends up being a recipe that you really enjoy, I would highly suggest making a couple little batches of these dried ingredients, and when you're ready to cook some after a long day of work, you just heat yourself up some butter, add the 3 teaspoons of garlic, and you're ready to go cook another meal. When your timer goes off, you should go ahead and pull your chicken out of the oven and check the internal temperature to be 165. And then if it is ready to go, you can plate it up and you've got freshly baked chicken breast. I hope you guys like the mom meal for the week, baked chicken breast with smoked paprika. If you like the recipe and you would like to learn more about easy meals and budget-friendly options, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us. You can find the recipe in the link on our Facebook page down below. And if you've got any questions or comments, we look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.